I wonder how Islam joins phobia in a term. How submission meets apprehension, how serenity meets disunity, how ambition meets hesitation, I wonder. In my mind I'm left in awe as I ponder. I replay their words in my head, thinking maybe it's a blunder, but the storm doesn't seem to cease its thunder. Like a battlefield, and from Islam the enemies plunder the ark of salvation they so desperately await to go under. Reduced to a mere headline for their breaking news, with every opportunity they attempt to distort the views. Our voices are echoing, but in their media they misconstrue. Would the outcome be the same if it was a Christian or a Jew? Our homes have become canvases for their hate speech. Our mosques are made targets for them to breach. In airports we are randomly chosen for extra screening. Then the most you'll hear of this is by those who are tweeting. In 2016, hate crimes against Muslims in the US continued to rise as some experienced aggression while others their own demise. Racial slurs and derogatory comments have become the norm as the media has given every bigot his own pulpit, a platform. Our women have become victims to the most vicious crimes solely because they represent modesty in these indecent times. Their hijab is supposedly oppressive, implying they aren't free. I guess neither was the honorable mother of Jesus, Mary, yet with the former statement they will ironically disagree. So it shows who's really oppressed. Just wake up and see. Conditioned to fear, a symbol of morals and piety, which spells hate for us all in our vast community. Islamophobia is a reality, not some created device, built upon fear, anger, ignorance, and vice. With a broad brush the whole religion they paint, disregarding its great people and its greatest saint. Despite their animosity and hate, Islam remains afloat, a lesson for all these historians to jot down and note. The message of Muhammad is more than your typical anecdote. It's the embodiment of morals, honesty, and a character so sublime, walking ever so gently, yet he carried the heaviest message from the divine, a message of love and mercy to mankind he brought. By the pen he would spread, and by the pen he was taught, a message for all people, old or young, strong or frail, with no preference of the rich, nor that of the male. His house for others was a sanctuary, a humble abode, a focal point for his mission to reform society's moral code. To mankind he gave, yet never expected the slightest reward. Yet he's feared because he's accused of spreading with the sword. The same man who wouldn't oppress an ant from its grain, let alone a human from his brain. The man whose enemies prayed for his demise, yet trusted him with their most valuable prize. For his actions transcended this world we live, a life of serving others and a message to give. You see, this is our exemplar and greatest guide. By his teachings we live, and by them we abide. Look no further than Ali, the man he practically raised, the very peak of eloquence that until today is praised. He taught that people are of two, just like a family, either your brother in faith or your equals in humanity.